All right, here's how to do matrices. Here's how to do a system of three equations with three variables on the calculator. We're going to do matrices. So you need to find the math button. Underneath the math button should be x to the negative 1. X to the negative 1. Above, written right above x to the negative 1 should be the matrix button. So we're looking for that. You're looking for matrix. So I'm going to hit second x to the negative 1, and it's going to take me to this screen. I'm going to go over to edit. And then I'm actually going to edit this one. I already have something in for A, and maybe I want to have another matrix. So I'm going to edit B. Hit enter. I have to then create my matrix. This blinking light tells you how many rows are in the question. This one's how many columns. So for a matrix, so for a system of three equations with three variables, we have 3 rows. We have 3 equations. Hit enter to go over. And then we have 4 columns. We have an x column, a y column, a z column, and then the constants, the equal signs. So 4. This should be created. So you're starting up here, and if your x's are lined up, your y's are lined up, your z's are lined up, and your equal signs are lined up, everything's in order. I'm going to do page 34, number 4. I'm typing in the coefficients. So I have 1x, hit enter, plus 4y, hit enter, minus 6z, hit enter. That's the negative sign at the bottom of the screen, not the minus sign, bottom of the calculator. Equals negative 1, hit enter. Second equation, I have 2x minus 1y plus 2z equals negative 7. Remember, you hit enter to get to the next spot. Negative 1x, 2y, negative 4z, and 5. And then it's really easy to make mistakes, so you should go back to the question and just take a look. 1x plus 4y minus 6z equals negative 1. 2x minus 1y plus 2z equals negative 7. Negative 1x plus 2y minus 4z equals 5. Great. Then you hit second mode to go to the home screen. Second mode to quit. Back to matrix. Second x to the negative 1. Over to math. We're going to do row reduced echelon form. I know you've never heard it. You don't even need to worry about it until later. But we're going for RREF. Row reduced echelon form. RREF. Letter B. Hit enter. Back to matrix. Second x to the negative 1. We're here. What matrix did I just work on? I worked on matrix B. So I'm going to choose matrix B. Hit enter. 1x equals negative 3. 1y equals negative 1. And 1z equals negative 1. So the answer to number 4 is negative 3, comma negative 1, comma negative 1 in a coordinate pair. So you write down parentheses, negative 3, negative 1, close parentheses. That's a perfect time for that to flicker, because that's it. That's a system of 3 equations with 3 variables on the calculator. If you type everything in correctly, you get the right answer.
Please excuse interruption.
And we will excuse the interruption.
Reyes